Hey there, Leo. This is a general reading for the week of April 4th through April 10th, 2022. We're going to be looking at messages from your higher self, messages from your future self, and messages of inspiration from the universe. So, then we'll go ahead and get into the tarot cards for specifics. Okay, so in terms of messages from your higher self, you have Dream Thief, refusal of the call. So this card really kind of talks about setting your intentions for the dreams that you have, your goals, and so forth. And there might be people around you, circumstances that come up where those dreams are kind of, taken or somehow not really embraced. And so your higher self seems to kind of want you to recognize that there is something that you can do to actually pursue those dreams and make them come true. So, for messages from your future self, you have Hunter, track down your fears and desires. So it could be a connection between the Dream Thief and the tracking down fears and desires. And for inspirational message from the universe, you have every day is a fresh new start. So this week of April 4th seems to be pretty deep based on the oracle cards we're seeing. So let's take a look at what this refusal of the call is about, this Dream Thief. You have the Judgment card, which is about taking some time to honestly reflect on your past, certain behaviors, actions that you took, and recognizing the role you played and taking responsibility for certain things that came about. You also have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords. With the Queen of Cups, it could be a relationship, some type of connection with an individual who was emotional, or it could be you that was emotional at that time. And with the Seven of Swords, it's a sense of, traditionally it's liar, stealer, cheater. So here we're talking about a dream thief. So seems to be appropriate. We'll do some clarifications of that later. Let's take a look at this track down your fears and desires, this Hunter card. Okay, you have the Lovers, which is about making decisions for the long term. You have the Ace of Pentacles, manifestations, prosperity. And you have the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that's not working or for your best interest. So let's see here what you have in this fresh new start. Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Six of Swords. So it seems kind of working with people or working with others, getting advice possibly to kind of heal some things. So let's go back to this dream thief. Refusal of the call. So with this Judgment card here, maybe some of you have already been going through some things where you are thinking about your past and what you've done. And it's not necessarily to say that you need to be taking blame for everything that you don't have or aren't getting. It's just kind of recognizing your role, your agency in the situation, and given the circumstances that things occurred in. So let's take a look at that. You have Seven of Swords again. So it's interesting, this dream thief refusal of the call. The Judgment card is like a call. It's a call to those who are in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Judgment card. They're individuals in coffins that are rising up and answering the call. And the idea of, the coffin is things that were hidden or dormant or really just not, out in the open. And for Judgment, it's really kind of saying, recognize what you've done, admit your shit, basically. And the Seven of Swords, it's kind of indicating that there were things that you did that weren't on the up and up. Let's clarify this Seven of Swords over here. You have the Seven of Wands. So it could have to do with when you feel you're being challenged, your position. It's like you feel like you're backed into a corner. Maybe you did something like tell white lies. Maybe you did something where you said something and took the easy way out, though you really didn't mean it, and you knew you didn't mean it. So let's see what's going on with this Queen of Cups. You have the Three of Cups. So here it seems to be in the realm of relationships, friendships, even, it's almost as if you're not listening to your own intuition. That basically maybe you knew better not to do certain things, but yeah. So it's an opportunity to kind of look at this track down your fears and desires, where you have the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So it's almost kind of saying this is where you need to kind of look at where fears might be hiding. So with the Lovers, it's about making decisions for the long term, committing to someone, something, a career, a romantic partner, even, platonic relationships. Recognizing that you are willing to be there for someone, and there should be reciprocity in that. So with the Eight of Cups, it's about, moving on and leaving things. But with the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles, just, new starts, new beginnings, new potential. It's almost as if there is some hesitation, some fear from really trying to connect and pursue new things. It's almost as if you're walking away before you can get to these points. So let's look at the lovers over here. You have the Justice card. It's about balance, give and take, moral karma even. So there's a sense of, like over here, the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Swords. It seems that when you're questioned or challenged about what it is you want or what it is that you're feeling even, or connecting with people, that you might really not be fully honest. And Justice card is about truth and honesty. It's about fairness, and to really connect, to really truly commit to something, there is a sense of needing to be honest and needing to having balance in communication. And you have to be honest with yourself as well. So let's see what's going on with this Ace of Pentacles here. You have the Magician. So here it really is about communication. The Magician is confident, knows what they want to manifest. They have the tools, talent, skills, and they've answered that question of what it is they want. And they're able to co-create with Spirit, Source, the universe to manifest that into existence. So here it's a sense of honest communication, knowing what it is you want, and it could be that maybe you don't know what it is you want, or maybe you're just the honest communication in certain situations is kind of tough. So let's look at the Eight of Cups. You have King of Cups, which is about emotional balance, being someone who is compassionate, who is able to connect with people on an emotional level, not embarrassed about that at all. And someone who is kind of able to take on other people's emotional load as well, but up to a certain point. The King of Cups is reasonable, but definitely cares about others. So here, these are all like great cards, but what it seems that you are leaving is, the King of Cups, not wanting to explore that for some reason. So, and over here you have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups in this Dream Thief area. So let's kind of see where you can go from here. Because it's the fears, tracking down your fears and desires, it seems to be affecting your ability to connect for the long term, make decisions for the long term, feel good about the decisions for your long term, and manifesting things, creating what you want. It's not saying that this never happens. It's just that knowing what you want and knowing what prevents you from seeking those things is really going to help you once it is you know what you want, and you're dedicated to those goals, to really recognize moments when taking a shortcut is being presented and wanting to do the right thing in those situations. So this Judgment card here is really kind of calling that out. So how you can start fresh. Let's look at this Four of Cups, because this individual in the Four of Cups doesn't look too happy. Looks as if they're really not satisfied with their options, with what the universe is presenting them. Usually the message with the Four of Cups is being grateful. You know, being grateful for the small things. Being grateful that you were able to wake up in the morning and have, you know, fresh air, coffee, tea, a sweater, you know, just small things. So let's look at that. You have the Nine of Cups. And that's pretty much about being content, happy, satisfied. It really does start with being grateful for what it is you have, the people that are around you, the accomplishments that you've made. So let's take a look at the Three of Pentacles here. It kind of indicates a sense of needing to work together, and really working with others to help you improve, to highlight your skills and your talents. So let's take a look at that. You have the Knight of Pentacles. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's about putting in the hard work to create the future you want, and really enjoying the process of that, you know, long-term goal. So if you are, you know, maybe even looking at self-help books, books about gratitude, goal setting, intention, and even on finances, or starting a new job, starting a career, building your own business, those types of things, and kind of looking at it from a view of, you know, being excited about the potential, because it's almost as if these shortcuts that you're taking, saying maybe something just to move past the moment of uncomfortable, you know, uncomfortable silence or uncomfortable discussions or uncomfortable truths. This will like really help you to be excited for something and know that there is something better for you, and that momentary disappointment or, you know, honesty about not knowing what you want, where things are going, how you're going to feel, that really is something that you'll be able to accept more so than taking the shortcut, bypassing the emotions and bypassing the feelings. So let's look at the Six of Swords here. With this every day is a fresh new start card here. The Six of Swords is about moving on, transitions. It is a sense of healing and smoother, calmer times ahead. So let's take a look at that. You have the Three of Swords. So it seems here that there needs to be some kind of healing, perhaps something in the past, perhaps this Judgment card over here, these Seven of Swords situations, and just recognizing that you need to forgive yourself as well, and forgive others if they've somehow wronged you. But there is a lot of potential that you have. This dream thief has kind of blocked your ability to get some amazing things, but that will require some honest reflection, some feeling of emotions, especially this Three of Swords situation, and healing that and being grateful for what you have. So I'm hoping that this provides a helpful view of the week to get a clearer picture of things. Be sure to check out your readings for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. We'll see you next time. Take care.